What is up, everyone? Circon here, bringing you guys another replay. Today we're taking another look at the T-34-1, the Tier 7 Chinese medium tank. We're here on Highway. We're +1. Matchmaking is fairly perfect if it wasn't for the 4 artillery, but +1, -1 is always nice. And like I said, we're spawning on Highway, the southern spawn. And yeah, about this tank, for those who don't know, the short version is it's not that great. The long version is that really the only thing that has it going for it is the free range is okay. The turret is pretty great for a tier 7, actually pretty damn good. But you only have like 5 degrees of gun depression and the gun is horrendous. You have 2.9 aiming time and a dispersion rate that would make a KB2 jealous, okay? As in like, if the KB2 wanted even more dispersion rate. So yeah, not that great. Pen values are decent, 175 on the base, and 235 on the APCR, which is nice, and its APCR is nice and fast to shoot the wheeled cars and all that. And then we have 50 pen, 330 alpha on the HE, where we have 250 regular, so we have 100 mil, which is also nice, because the 100 mil allows us to overmatch a little bit more than pretty much any medium at this tier, I think, actually. So that's nice. So I was doing some laps there to see if I can anti-scout a little bit. And I also have to wait on all my slow hippies to go to city, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to help the city. With this tank, I really don't think the 1-2 line against up tier is that great. Maybe when I'm top tier, you can maybe pull it off. But I think the combination of no gun depression and a really derpy gun is not going to do me any favors there. Also, if you're wondering why I didn't shoot there, it's because I figured that you can't actually shoot through this wall. At least the last time I did, it didn't work. So he was shooting HE. That doesn't really count. I like half blocked him there. Was my intent, obviously. And then here we have the caravan, and this is what we want to do. Like, we want to be the second rank. The playstyle is fairly boring. It doesn't always work out, but like, really, what else am I gonna do, right? We're gonna basically add a gun to the tier 8 heavies. So I'm gonna keep him tracked because I know that there's people on my left here that have a shot. And now we just kind of have to wait. I'm gonna continue tracking him. You'll note that I'm doing it with the APCR like a complete dumbass. Don't do as I do, do as I say. If you're gonna just track someone, just at least the next shell should have been AP, right? And the caravan actually gets taken out there, which is very nice because that gives us about 1300 tracking. We get one really nice shot into the IS-3, which also means we have to use this repair kit because we kept him tracked after the IS-3 shot him. And now the IS-3 is getting shot in the back with the Centurion we were just with as he relocated. And I see the King Tiger C there. This is where my eye is on. The TS5 is not going to peek that easily. IS-3 peeks. I wait for him. And I wait even longer than usual, because you can see the dispersion is really bad, to keep him tracked. A lot of the time, either people will instantly use the repair kit, right? And then you can track them again right away. Some people, though, wait for them to get shot one more time by someone obvious, and then repair so they can get away, which is a good play. So that's why I aimed even longer on that shot, and we got a really lucky snapshot there into the lower plate, basically, at a pretty good angle. So now we're at 800 damage to 1300. The TS5 finally shows up. I see if I can go for the tracking. I hit him somewhere. I don't know. The IS-3 was in front of it again, so no idea where I hit him. I was going for the tracking shot, though. And now we're going to relocate, because frontally against the TS5, with this gun, you're not going to do anything. Yeah, you can pen it in the lower plate, but it's not going to work. So instead, we're going to go for the Centurion, who has this side towards us. So that's a pretty easy shot, because that tank is as big as a house. And you also note that he has only 350 health, and therefore the stock turret, so he doesn't have that big of a gun. So we're just gonna take this fight. We can really just take him home. We can low roll there though, otherwise we would have killed him. But it is what it is. And yeah, Centurion gets taken out. The VK is still alive, and the TS5. It's super nice that we didn't go for or like wrestle with the TS5 at all, because that would have been death. Hit this guy on the move, because again, it's a huge vehicle with really bad side armor. And now we're just gonna, you know, face hug a little bit. And that's the one thing with this tank you can kind of rely on, and even that is not always, is the turret armor, right? So the TS5 is the only thing alive, so I'm immediately going back to the base, because if you take a look at the minimap, it is Highway after all. And Highway wouldn't be the same if one of the teams wasn't capping. So we're gonna go back right away. The SU is still alive, and the 2 artillery. And they're up against like 1 million mediums, it seems like. And there's a Scorpion as well, the tier 7. So I'm just gonna book it back straight away, because if you go down this list, down this hill, it's completely fine depending on the situation, but most of the time you're going to get shot quite a bit by TDs here, if they're paying attention. And I just need to secure the base first so we don't get outcapped, and then I can swoop in and go the 1-2 line, right? That's at least the thought process here. So we know the SU is there, and the Scorpion just got spotted. We spot him again, but again, like, look at this aiming time. It is... Oof. Like, I realize we have 100 mil on the tier 7, which is great. But there's a reason why the Type 59 went from, like, 2.3 aiming time to 2.9, then to back to 2.3, because ain't nobody enjoying a medium tank with 2.9 aiming time at tier 7 and up, at least, right? So I'm going to make a bit of a ballsy move here, and I'm going to go under the bridge to see if I can get shots at the P-43 maybe. It's a little bit unlikely, but also give me some cover. The SU-100M1 gets spotted on the other side of the map, and I should have some shot here, so I'm looking and looking for aim time once again. We actually do hit it, but we hit the upper plates and no pen. We're going for cheeky shots out there. P-43 actually gets taken out, but the SU is still alive, and he seems to be on decent health still. So that is very, very nice. We're gonna go up here again. This is... Sorry, I had to cough there. Whoa. There we get a really cheeky hit on the side of the SU-100M1 there. And now we're just gonna see if we can get those last mediums, right? There's still a Moots, there's still a VKD. They haven't been spotted in forever. And I'm gonna go ahead and indeed guess that they're where they're being pinged now at J1, right? So I'm leaving my flank open here. The chances of them being there, there's still a chance, right? I got an SU slowly coming with me as well. So we're just gonna go and see if we can spot anything into the J1 corner there. I'd already thought they were there, but the pinging kind of like, you know, well, there you go. There's the Moots. Like, so he was probably double bushing for my Yak Panther and Tiger, but obviously he did not think anybody was coming from this angle anytime soon. So I'll put 2 shots into him. We're in a really good position here, and now we get RT'd from behind. So that's an interesting tell as well. So I'm like, okay, this RT, he has to die. But then the VKD shows up at full health, and I'm just like, okay, this is bad. I kind of wanted to go for the tracking, have a really bad shot, try to juke the ram, we don't. And this is where it gets really interesting, because obviously what I should have kind of done maybe is just go retreat, right? Because that gives me more momentum than going up a hill. So that was kind of my bet. But now the VKD is tracked. He's fully in view of like the SU has like 3,500 DPM. I still have 2 artillery alive, so this is going to be really interesting. So he bounces the first shot, because what he needs to do is literally hit these cupolas. And he hits me right there, because his gun basically sticks in there first, right? So we bounce that shot, we hit him, we both get artillery, which is in favor of me, and then the SU kills him off. So actually that ram and the tracking actually saved my life a little bit, because that happens more than you think it does with this thing. Because if you actually face hug someone, and I highly recommend you guys watch some of my other videos with this tank that I've uploaded over the last 2 weeks. There's one on I think it's called Kharkov, the wintry sort of city map, where I do the exact same thing to a T-34-100. We're both full health. I face hug him. He doesn't have any armor. We both have 100 mil, and he bends me like once, and I kill him for full health, I believe. You should definitely check it out, and that's definitely the one thing that is strong about this tank is face-hugging people, especially if they have a harder time hitting your cupolas, like if they're not that tall, right? If they're not that tall of a tank. So we knew we got shot by this DW Panther from behind because of the indicator, so we're going straight to this corner here, and we can definitely still be, you know, TD to death here, like shotguns, right? But we loaded HE because if we hit that, like, if we get a decent shot on him, we should be able to do a penning HE shot for 330, which could potentially kill him. I think he has like 350 health. So he's not there anymore, so definitely he moves, so I'm gonna go straight down the hill. The SU is with me as well. The 2 artillery is 100% looking this way at this point. So I'm just gonna charge in. Even if I die, I get the most out of it because I'll get the spotting or anything like that. He's there. I'm not gonna stop moving. I hit him with the HE. Unfortunately, I actually did aim for the little, like, let's say the turret, because that's the most easily pennable thing. But unfortunately we didn't pen him. And the SU behind us actually just finishes him off. So yeah, overall, really good game. Matchmaking was fairly decent. We didn't get argued too much, and yeah, it was plus one minus one, which is nice. Highway, I mean, I don't think it's a good map, but it's definitely one of the maps that I currently like playing on more than a lot of other maps for some reason. I don't know why. And yeah, you guys probably want to see the post game stats on this, so let's take a quick look at that as well. So obviously, it was a victory. It was an ace. We've dealt with a lot of the enemy team here. We've seen, spotted, or shot the team quite a bit. The enemy team, and was almost 1500 basic speed. We got only 1 kill, 3000 damage, and we got some healthy assistance as well with all the tracking shots we've done. We shot away about 40k ammo, but even without this mission payout, which I think is our daily or something, we would have lost a little bit of money, but now we actually just made 63k. So that's pretty nice. And we got like a total XP of like 6600 basically, which is very nice. So yeah, the T-34-100, I quite like it to a certain degree. Like, it is kind of fun to troll your enemies with the turrets because no one plays against these things. And at tier 7, and you're still gonna meet a bunch of newer players, of course, than you are at tier 8, for example. But the gun is like hyper frustrating. Like, like it's like A44 levels bad, right? But yeah, T-34-1. I'm almost done with the third mark. I'm at like 92% now or something like that, I believe. So yeah, hope to finish it soon. We're now in the last stages of free marking all the tier 7s, so the tier 8s hopefully will be done before all the Christmas specials and stuff begin, because I want to grind the credits. Last year's special was really crazy for tier 8 and credit grinding, so I'm hoping I can finish the tier 7s soon. I finished one, the A44, and now we have like 13 to go, I think. So yeah, wish me luck, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot for tuning in as always. Maybe check out some other videos if you haven't already. Check out the stream clips that I uploaded yesterday. All right, Sunday morning cartoons. You should check those out. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.